Okay. A boy named Sue, Johnny Cash. It's a fun song. Most people know it, although maybe you don't think you know it. Let's try something different. I'll leave out some of the words at the end of the line, and you just yell what the words are. It's fun if you do it with 2 or 3 people because some of you are definitely going to screw up. Daddy left home when I was 3, didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of... I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me. He must have thought it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life. Some girls giggle and I'd get red, some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head and tell you laughing easy for a boy named. But I grew up quick and I grew up mean, my fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide mine. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that give me that awful. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, I just hit town, my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself in an old saloon on the street of mud. There at a table, dealing stud, was that dirty, mangy dog that named me. Well, I knew that snake was some worn-out pictures my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil. He was big and thin and burly and old, and I looked at him, my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of mine. So I busted a chair across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. Because he kicked like a mule and he bit like a... I heard him laugh, I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me, and I saw him. He said, "Son, this world is rough. A man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you. So I gave her that name and said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you. Now listen, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me, and you got the right to kill me now. And I wouldn't blame you if you do. But I think you ought to thank me before I die from the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the dirty, no-good son of a bitch that named you Sue. What could I do? I got all choked up, threw down my gun, called him Pa. He called me son. I come away with a different point of... And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Billy, Scott, Jason, Michael, anything but Sue.